Cars FC get beaten. Oh my goodness, man. Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern fan channel. 4 minutes on time, 4 minutes early. Bayern Munich managed to scrap the win against Wolfsburg, but again, another poor performance, more specifically, another poor defensive performance, man. And you know what? I won't get into the defense right now. Let's get through the positives first. Kingsley Coman, another emphatic performance, another inspiring game. I mean, I think most people were sure that Sanabri, well, it's looking like Coman by himself right now because both Sani and Gnabry and all our other wingers are out of form. And seems Jabozley will sign with Leipzig tomorrow. You know, I actually want to check because I didn't check before this started where Leipzig are. Leipzig ended up winning the game 1-0. Of course they did. Leipzig beat... Oh, Poulsen scored. Amazing. Wow, we love it. I hate him. So, Bayern Munich are still second. Bayer Leverkusen won, and we are 1 point away. Leipzig are just there and about. I think they have the best defense in the league. They do. And Wolfsburg, this game was really interesting. Really weird. Because of the situation where we tried to do something different. I don't know. That lineup came out. No one understood what the lineup was doing. I thought the lineup was weird. I thought it was a back three. Niklas Süle, when we had the ball, it was a back three. He would tuck inside. And Gnabry, Müller, Neuer, it might as well have been Neuer out there, but someone would be out wide. And Lucas Hernandez would push forward when we had the ball. But when we didn't have the ball, it was a back four. Literally, Süle was playing right back when we were defending. And he did a better job than our right backs actually normally do. So this game really was interesting. But here's one thing I will say about this game. Hansi, oh my goodness, you're the best manager in the world. You know what? That's it. That's the sentence. He's the best manager in the world. There's no but after that. And, the word and, not a but, and he plays Alaba week in, week out. Because I don't know how Hansi Flick manages to win games with David Alaba getting picked every single weekend. I don't want this. Let me put this into comparison. I don't know. We got to the defense too quick. But kudos to Lewandowski. You know what? I'll give him his match rating. I thought today, amazing. A 10 out of 10. Kingsley Coman, a 9 out of 10. I thought Leroy Sané did his thing. He was probably our best defender on the pitch. I'll give Sané a 7 out of 10. And Manuel Neuer a 10. The rest of you, maybe Lucas a 7. But everyone else, Tolisso came off too early. Müller, 7 out of 10. I don't know what I need to do. Gnabry, a 6. I thought Sani had a better game than him. Niklas Süle, an 8 out of 10. I thought he was amazing. Yeah, the rest, you don't get ratings. Tolisso came off too early. Alaba and Boateng are too poor for me to give ratings to them. Because, no, Boateng didn't have that bad of a game today, but he's just not there. He's just not there. But here's the thing that I don't understand about us constantly playing Alaba. Hansi Flick called out Alphonso Davies when Davies wasn't playing. Remember, when Davies got injured against Frankfurt, before that, he wasn't in the team. He'd be in and out of the starting 11. Hansi said to the media people, to the journalists, they asked him how Davies is doing and how he isn't playing. Hansi Flick said more specifically that Alphonso Davies needs to get back into form. And we all got it because Davies wasn't playing at his best. Neither was Alaba. Lucas Hernandez last season, Hansi Flick said Lucas is getting into his groove and eventually Lucas will prove himself. Now Lucas Hernandez did prove himself and we're seeing it now. So Hansi Flick called out Lucas when Lucas wasn't necessarily doing his best and Lucas Hernandez responded and did his best. Leroy Sané. Over the last 2 weeks, Hansi Flick said Leroy needs to focus more and give 100%. Today was an example of that. Sané gave 150%. He tracked back all the time to the point where the goal was his error, but he tracked back and got in a position where he was even able to intercept the ball like that. But it's not his fault because he's not a left back that the ball ends up going to the other player and they pass it and it's a finish. But it's not his fault. So Sané today came under criticism, or Hansi Flick called him out to improve, and Sané did. My point in this is that every single player has gotten called out to improve, and they did, except Alaba for some reason. Alaba has never been called out in a press conference. Hansi has never said anything about Alaba's form. Alaba must have this man's nudes, because I don't understand it. He gets picked every single week. You know what Alaba is? You know what? You know what Alaba is? I'm just thinking about it. Alaba is the designated survivor. If you're joining, thank you to Rymor for subscribing to the channel. Leave a like on the video. But you know what Alaba is? So the United States, every single year, the president makes a speech called the State of the Union, where all the congressmen, even the Supreme Court, they never show up to anything. They never do anything. But they're in this big building, the Capitol, where the president addresses the nation, and he addresses the Senate, the State of the Union, right? He talks about the accomplishments of that year, and it's amazing. It's a great tradition. It's actually a constitutional thing. But because of the dangers of that, whole ceremony, the president picks a designated survivor in the event where everyone in that event dies, and the senator can't become the president. But the designated survivor isn't in that meeting, a member of the president's cabinet. That's what Alaba is for us. Our entire team can get killed in the game, and Alaba would be the designated survivor. He would survive and start the next week. That's what he is. So, Alaba, for me, he always gets the pass. That's the thing. Hansi has never said anything about his poor form, but he clearly stated that Davies wasn't in form. He clearly stated that Niklas Süle wasn't in form. Hansi has never said anything about Alaba, and Boateng to a certain extent, but Alaba more. Alaba got rested, and guess what we did? We kept a clean sheet. I might as well have just kept a clean sheet, but a clean sheet without him. We kept a clean sheet without Alaba. In fact, whenever Hansi talks about Alaba, it's about the transfer thing. And here's another question. This video shouldn't become about Alaba, but for me, he's the designated survivor. He always survives. He's always there next in line to start the next game. Everyone else gets killed, and he's there just staying alive all the time. It's really annoying. Without Neuer, we would have conceded. It would have been 2-2. Without Neuer, we would have lost so many more games. And you look at it, league table, you look at Champions League, Alaba, look, he's a club legend. But he's leaving next summer on a free contract. Why do we care? Why are we still playing him every single week? It doesn't even matter. I want Lucas to play center back. Please, Hansi, please play Lucas center back. Because I don't want to keep complaining about Alaba. I don't have fun doing it. I'd rather sit here and be like, Lucas is the best center back in the world. Virgil van Dijk, come outside. Oh, wait, you can't because you're injured. I'd love to make those types of jokes when you move Lucas to center back. But I don't like criticizing and talking about Alaba. I don't like making my videos about him. It's not a fun topic for me. So please, just stop playing Alaba. Let's stop. And Boateng to a certain extent. But more specifically with Boateng, let's stop playing him next to Alaba. They just don't work. Szoboszlai's headed to Leipzig. Ooh, what a surprising thing. My goodness, never saw this coming. I'm just ready for Kimmich and Goretzka to come. And Kimmich solved so many of our problems. Because remember, Kimmich would be in between our center backs and just... he'd be there defending. Hansi, I have to give you a 6, man. I have to. No. You're the best manager in the world. And you do so picking Alaba. How he is the best manager in the world picking Alaba is because of how great of a manager Hansi Flick is. Because if any other manager picked Alaba, they'd be losing every single game. But because Hansi Flick and his tactics are so competent, we can win games like this. We won this game. In fact, the tactics for this game made no sense that we actually did very well in certain phases of this game. For example, because of the back three we created in the build-up phase, you could actually see Lucas Hernandez would push forward. Whoever the winger was on this side, they'd go inside. But the interesting thing about that is we actually tried to suck them up to one side. And because of this back three build-up, it meant Gnabry, Muller could stay on this side. We created a few chances using that technique. Or Sane could come out to this side, and they would stay out wide. We actually tactically played. We did something unique. And I don't know why Rocca doesn't play. Why does Mark? He came on and he did a good job. I don't know what else they need from Rocca. Mark Elon Musk Rocket. Don't know what else you need from him. He came on and he did his thing. So Rocca should play next game. Tolisso, if you're going to use the injury thing with Kimmich, I get it, right? But Tolisso, this guy's injury prone, and he just came back from an injury and we're playing him. I think he's injured again. He must have been injured because I remember at some point he fell down. And then a few minutes later, that's when he got taken off. So Tolisso, we still played him. So what's Rocca doing wrong? That's what I want to know. What's Mark Rocca doing wrong? Because technically, when he came on, calmed the game down in the midfield, and we had a little bit more control of it. Leave a like, man. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. What did Neuer say? I didn't see the game, and the highlights only showed the goals. What did Neuer save? And at the end, Manuel Neuer made a ridiculous save. The shot was right. It was going to the back of the net. It was a snapshot. It was similar to a goal Lewandowski scored against Freiburg, I believe, where it was just with his weak foot and he smashed it. But this guy smashed it with his right foot, and Neuer somehow got his hand to it. I don't know how his palm didn't come off, but it was an amazing save. And then 20 seconds after they take the corner, there's another chance they get, and he takes the shot, and Neuer saves it. Very good shot. Neuer saves it down. What's up from Sweden? There goes Amin, my guy there. All right, well, I don't know what everyone's thoughts on the game is. I don't know why I made this about our defense, but I feel like it's important. If you don't talk about these things, then you get surprised. Because, I'm so over talking about Alaba now, where if he made a mistake next week, Lewandowski, 15 goals. Wow, Ballon d'Or coming. Come on, 2021, the Ballon d'Or is coming to the Allianz Arena. You heard it here first. Musiala came in, and he did his thing. I thought Lucas played well. And Lucas, actually, this is why I'm going to change Lucas's rating. Because I just remember this block he made from an Alaba mistake. Alaba was just messing around at the back, and Lucas Hernandez saved him up. Lucas and Niklas Jula both get 7. Niklas actually progressed the ball well. Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah, Lucas Hernandez. And he made like 2 exceptional blocks. Lucas was amazing. And Boateng, you know what? Some people might say he played bad. I don't think he did. I personally, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully we can improve. Robert Lewandowski with almost getting his hat trick. Man of the match. Wolfsburg deserved to win this. I mean, fair play to them. They came, they had a game plan. They had more. We had 2 shots. I'd say we had more chances, but they weren't reflected by the 2 shots we took. But we had 2 shots. In the entire game, 2 shots on target. We had 11 shots, 2 on target. They had 16 shots and like 7 on target. The Bundesliga, man. Leipzig won, so there's no situation now where we're still on the same. It's like the same thing just happened. We won, Leipzig won, so did Leverkusen. Now when we play Leverkusen, there's even more pressure because if we draw that game, that's going to be nuts. And the way we're playing, I don't know. Wow, Bayern have gone and beaten at home, for the first time since 1981. Woo, we should be talking about that. We should be talking about that. Let me read the comments and get into them. Leave a like. Let's get to 50 likes. I mean, leaving a like tells me that the video was good, and also tells YouTube that the video was good. We finished less than Wolfsburg, a team as big as Bayern, finished more. We are not a Mourinho team. Yeah, well, the shots were a little bit more deceptive because Sane should have gotten an assist, and we just didn't finish that chance. It wasn't on target, but we should have scored from that. Müller had a cross from Komanek. Wolfsburg beat Cologne 4-0. Come on, Florian Wirtz scoring. Oh my goodness, man. Good for them. I don't know how they're doing it defensively, but also offensively. They actually rested some of their best players today. They rested Tapsoba. They rested players, and they're still doing that. Well, let me check the match stats. We love match stats on this channel. So, possession, we had 60% possession. They had 40%. So, why are you sweating? I am not sweating. You love saying that. You love saying I'm sweating. We had 60% possession. They had 40%. We won 54. That doesn't matter. The duels, they had 7 corners. We had 7 corners. They had 17 shots, 6 on target. They had 5 block shots. We had 2 shots on target and 11 shots in total, but we scored 2 goals. We actually overperformed, I believe, in terms of scoring. So we won this game, but we didn't necessarily deserve it on paper. And the chances they had as well, if they just, there were so many moments where if they made the right pass and that. Yeah, it is interesting. And 3 of our fullbacks were on the bench. And we still managed to... See, now I know what's going to happen next game. Alaba will start. No, I know this. Alaba will start. That's why I put Davies in the thumbnail of my watch along, because I knew it'd be a choice between Dave. It's not about Lucas or Davies. It's about Alaba or Davies, and Alaba always seems to win. Lucas Hernandez has nothing to do with the Davies or Alaba equation. Lucas wants to be a center back. Lucas said he was a center back. Hansi Flick admits that Lucas is a center back. For some reason, Lucas always plays left back. Okay, why not play Alaba left back? Why not? Maybe it solidify him, because I remember him playing a game where he actually did okay as a left back when he moved there. Why not play Lucas as center back, where he's better defensively than playing Alaba? Because if we care about our defense, maybe Flick just doesn't care. Maybe he just wants us to score more goals. Hansi cares about our defense because he talks about it. He just doesn't. He loves Alaba more than he loves our defense. That's just it. Penaldo missed a penalty. Yes, come on. Originally Alaba was a midfielder, and we played him at left back because he had the engine for it, and now we play him at center back every game. You know, if we're gonna play Boateng, this is what I don't get though. Wouldn't we rather want to build a partnership with the players that will stay here? Wouldn't we rather start playing Chris Richards ahead of Boateng? You know, Boateng isn't playing that well, and Alaba's not playing that well. Wouldn't we rather want to build a future on Davies, Lucas, you know, Richards and Zula, and Pavard? Wouldn't we want to build a future around players that are going to be here for more than 5 months? That's all I'm asking. Seriously, if anyone joined late, I pretty much gave the perfect analogy. Alaba, so the U.S. has the State of the Union every single year, where all members of the government come together and the president addresses the nation. So that's what Alaba is. He's the designated survivor because the whole government is essentially in one building where if it got bombed, that's over. They usually pick one member of the president's cabinet and make him their designated survivor. They stay in an off location somewhere where if a terrorist attack happened or something and the whole government died, the president would be there. There's even a show about it. So that's what Alaba is. Our whole team could get killed, but Alaba's just there chilling. He never gets criticized. Flick has never said a bad word about him. He must have Hansi's nudes. Maybe Hansi's looking to split some of that contract money with him if he earned a new contract. Alaba's your best player at the back. You're smoking something. You don't watch Bayern clearly. What's the problem with Bayern? Obviously, it's not the attack, and obviously not the goal. It's the defense. Kimmich would solve a lot of those problems, but even when we had Kimmich, we still had the same defenders. We conceded 4 against Hoffenheim because of the same defenders. So today, Niklas at right back, someone messaged me and said, "George, let's try Niklas Süle at right back." I laughed, and then it actually happened. No, it actually happened. Guys, stop talking about Stiller's nose. What are you? Guys, you're so nah, man. Stop talking about this type of stuff, man. It's just weird. Nah, stop. So Leverkusen top of they conceded 10 goals. Hey, I guess to be fair, we just faced the best defense in the team. Kimmich is the missing piece, but there's another piece. Alaba, take him out. He's out of place. Just take him out. If we take Alaba out, and when Kimmich comes back, we will have a much better team. Remember, we won the Champions League with Kimmich at right back. Nah, not Kimmich at right back. I'm just saying, our defense was altered from what it was previously. We actually changed something. Pavard got injured, unfortunately, and then Kimmich came back, and then he got the most assists in the Champions League, I think, from defense. I don't know. This guy's amazing, but we'll see. Barca moved to 5th, defeating Real Sociedad. A lot of Barca fans on this channel. Don't know where you come from, but every single time I get amazed by the amount of Barca fans that are here caring about Bayern, despite Bayern not caring about you. Frankie de Baller scored a goal. He's smiling, getting ready for his Bayern move. He's coming home. Yeah, I don't know why Barcelona still managed to play Sergio Busquets instead of Frankie de Jong. Why not just go to a 4-3-3, play de Jong at the base of it, and play 2 midfielders like, I don't know, an Author who you sold, or a Coutinho in the midfield 3 and Messi on the right. It would probably make more sense than what you do right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alaba can go. He will be missed, though. Yeah, we'll miss him. We'll miss Alaba. One of the best Bayern defenders, in my opinion, of all time. I think, I mean, the left back position isn't really blessed with competition. Before Alaba, there was just Lazarazu, him. There was just him. So Alaba's, pretty no competition, but he won two-time treble winner. He did enough here. He can go now. Now, if he wants to stay, he needs to realize that he's not worth 25 million a year. That's no way no way on earth or in heaven or in hell are you earning 25 million a year. Ahead of Robert Lewandowski, who scored 2 goals today to pretty much replenish the errors that you made at the back. It's not just Alaba's fault. I just think he makes everyone else shaky because we kept a clean sheet without him, and we defended so well against Lokomotiv Moscow without Alaba. So how is Flick not seeing what we're seeing? Because everyone's seeing this. I don't know. The result, yeah, great for us. We win, cool, nice. We win. We won. It didn't really deserve to win, but we did. So I guess I'm happy about the result, but not the performance. Wouldn't all Bayern fans be happy against Madrid or Liverpool to show them who beat? Did Spurs win? Or I feel like they would have lost. Yeah, Spurs. How stupid am I to think Spurs would go and actually have a good performance? I bet they had a chance where they should have equalized, but they didn't. Yeah, Liverpool won. I mean, Liverpool are struggling with the same types of goals. I mean, they also conceded 19 goals in the same amount of games as us. So I think the big teams this season, teams that normally attack, are conceding a whole lot more goals. It just so happens that our attack is outperforming our defenders' errors. No one actually gave me credit for my analogy. George, why are you not rating Pavard? This guy, Chalang. Poulsen is better than Lewandowski. Poochie head, man. Don't do this to me. Yusuf Poulsen scores 1 goal. That donkey of a player. And all of a sudden he's better than Robert Balondowski. Come on. Let's start comparing Lewandowski to real ballers, man. Let's start comparing Lewandowski to ballers his level. Lewandowski is only down compared to Gerd Müller by 0.02 in terms of goals per 90. Come on, this is the second greatest striker to ever play in the Bundesliga. Right behind Sandro Wagner. Right behind him. George, play instead of Alaba. I'd probably do a better job. I wouldn't do anything, exactly. If he does stuff, he's going to make errors anyways. Might as well just not do anything. George, Heskey, or Müller? Yeah, I'd have to go with Emil Heskey. He still misses. Tottenham fans are gassing Kane over Lewandowski. What did Kane do today to warrant them to think Kane's better than Lewandowski? Why are fans like this? If you watch the sport and come to the conclusion that Harry Kane, he has all the hair in the world, but if you come to the conclusion that he's better than Robert Balondowski, you are just wrong. There's no way anyone can actually justify thinking that. Now, Kane's a good striker, but Lewandowski, when you compare players, think of their weapons. Lewandowski's a better dribbler than Kane. He's a better overall finisher. He scores all types of goals. Kane is more of a tap-in merchant. Lewandowski can score from outside the box. Lewandowski's a better free kick taker. Lewandowski's a better holder of the ball. Lewandowski controls defending and defenders a little bit more. I don't know. Lewandowski's just more superior to Harry. They're going to say passing. Well, Lewandowski led the Champions League for passes last season, or assists last season. He can get assists too. It's not. Stop doing this to me, man. Stop comparing my players to bumps. You need to start comparing them to players their level. Like, this is why I get angry when people compare Manuel Neuer to Lev Yashin. Why are you comparing my GOAT keeper with a guy that played in black and white? He couldn't even see color back then. Come on. Some colorblind guy. Nah. Manuel Neuer is the best goalkeeper. I bet you, if you could bring a Champions League ball of 2020, Lev Yashin couldn't save a shot. He was colorblind, all right, because he played in black and white, all right, colorblind. And Manuel Neuer is the greatest goalkeeper of all time. He is. Neuer saved us today, once again. Neuer saved us. Someone just said Bayern dusted club. MUFC is bigger. We'll get Gnabry and Kimmich. You can get Gnabry and Kimmich's sons. I don't know. You're nah. Lingardinho, the best young talent. Easily missing world class. Who's missing world class? Oh, we're missing world class shots. I don't think anything has to do with our attack. Again, it doesn't have to do with our attack. Maybe our attackers would be more confident if our defenders weren't giving them the nerves. You know, maybe. But at least we have gone unbeaten at home for a calendar year for the first time since 1981. Leverkusen will probably ruin that. I can almost smell it, man. I can almost smell it. Oh, man. I mean, Kingsley Coman is literally carrying our creativity right now. And see, this man is playing with confidence. See, this is what we needed from Coman all these years, to actually feel like he could actually get displaced, because we bought Sane. Now Coman feels like, I need to do this. And guess what? His teammates trust him now. See, it's been a long time since I heard Robert Lewandowski slapping up Kingsley Coman. It's been a long time, for a reason. Because he's not getting slapped. Lewandowski doesn't fight Coman anymore because he's starting to see some skill. He's starting to, not skill. Coman always had this skill. He just never used his brain as much. But now I'm not hearing news stories. Robert Lewandowski, Kingsley Coman, scrap. None of that anymore. Maybe there's something happening behind the scenes. They're starting to respect each other again. I have to go spread Bayern propaganda on highlight videos. What propaganda would you be spreading from today? Alaba, best center back in the world. Best Phil Jones in the world. I think it is the end of the show for me. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in. I'm going to hit you all with an ad. Yeah. Come on. Eden Tarzik's tricky bumblebees are coming. You just hired a PE teacher. You think you hired the next Hansi Flick. Well, your interim's going to turn out to be the next freaking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Don't talk to me. Actually, speaking of Solskjaer, before I go, guys, maybe you didn't know this, but on Roskills, hey, how could I not tell you? Oh, shoot, Jabozley to join Leipzig. Wait, it was official, guys? Why didn't you tell me this? So, Fabrizio Romano said, Dominic Jabozley to RB Leipzig, here we go. Oh, Leipzig confirmed it themselves. Okay, Dominic Jabozley to join Leipzig. Talks break down with, yeah. Oh, I guess it's, okay, wow, that's pretty easy. So yeah, Jabozley's going to Leipzig. I'm not here crying. I think it's it just shows the Bundesliga is actually rated. Like, players are genuinely attracted to wanting to come to the Bundesliga. Oh wow. The decision has been made. The agreement with Salzburg is set to be complete. Yeah, sure. Here's the Leipzig negotiation with Salzburg. Hello? We want to sign Dominic Jabozley. That's RB Leipzig. They might have an Austrian accent. I'm not sure if it's different from the German one. They both speak German, so they have the same accent. We want to sign Jabozley. That's Julian Nagelsmann. For our soccer club. Perhaps he'd be very good. That's how Julian Nagelsmann sounds. And then Salzburg are here like, what? You don't even need to pay us because we're owned by Red Bull. So you're basically just sending money to yourselves. It just doesn't make any sense. It's called money laundering. I bet you the money they send is some US dollar, and then it gets translated to some weird currency, and then they pay themselves in Bitcoin. I don't know. Wait, he's actually joining Leipzig like now? That imminently? I thought the transfer window didn't open. He's having his medical tomorrow. Well, Jabozley is gonna slap up Liverpool. Well, we want to see that, man. We want to see that. Well, I'll let everyone, because people don't want me to go yet. You love me. What phone is that? Samsung. Come on. These Apple phones. Ugh, disgusting. Apple. Such an American company. All right, so what I was telling everyone about, subscribe to Roskills. If you're a United fan, because a lot of the United fans wanted me to make this, watch that video. I'll pin it in the comments. So go subscribe to Raw Skills if you have not. And yeah, it's basically my second channel where I want to post more Bundesliga-oriented content. Why Bayern needs 20 minutes to enter the match. I don't know. We're second half FC, right? We use our time and our valuable time, and then eventually we get into the game at some point. Lamptey, yes or no? I think we need a right back. It's not even about whether or not you want Benjamin Pavard and you think he's good enough to start every game. I think I want a good right back. I think I want someone that offers a different set of skills. I'm tired of these right backs that I don't want another Rafinha, a stopgap or a backup. That Rafinha, genuine backup. Bonasa, genuine backup. And who says your backups have to be crap? Oh no, the elephant's still here, guys. What are you talking about? The elephant's still here. The elephant is still in the room. Alaba, Alaba's playing for us every game. He's the elephant in the room that we're failing to address. Hansi, please, if I don't see Flick say something about Alaba, I will genuinely be like, yep, that's it. Hansi needs to come out now because Alaba has his nudes and he likes it. That's it. It's not Pride Month, but Hansi needs to come out the closet, man, because I need to know why he picks Alaba with every single breath he has. You know what? Let me do ratings for Alaba and the referee. Yeah, Boateng, I'll give Boateng a 0, and I'll give Alaba a negative 10. I think he's the reason why Neuer has so much to do. Neuer should be sitting down, relaxing. Might as well just grab a picnic and start dating. He's not married anyways. He needs to be doing that on the pitch, not these ridiculous saves every 2 seconds because it's just a simple path that just doesn't make any sense, man. Alaba's best action in this game was him not doing anything. Literally, the ball was coming over the top and he did nothing, and it was really good action because it ended up going out of play and it was a goal kick. Referee, negative 100. I think it was disrespectful and disgraceful to give Leroy Sané a yellow card for getting angry. What a stupid referee. I think Rocker has Flick's nudes. That's why Flick doesn't start him. I don't know. I do miss you, Guris, I do miss you. I miss everybody, man. I miss you, man. I miss you like I'm shooting, man. I miss you like Timo Werner, man. Miss after miss. I'm missing all of you. Timorata Werner. Alaba doesn't add anything to our game now. Yeah, he used to add his beautiful passing in between the line, his ball progression, show the elephant to the camera. You know what? No, I won't do that. You don't control me. Yeah, that's right. I'm an independent woman. Coman should have gotten a free kick, but he got a yellow instead. For what? Would he get a yellow? Kingsley didn't get a yellow. Nope. Kingsley did get a yellow. All our wingers had a yellow card. Oh my goodness. Buffalo Wild Wings FC, man. What were they doing? They were wilding. Wait, Coman has 2 Bundesliga goals? I could have sworn he had 1 billion. 2 Bundesliga goals, 7 assists in 9 games. 9 goal contributions. This is probably the best contributing season he has ever had. Literally, I think all his stats combined are the best he's ever had in a Bayern jersey. And then there's the 3 goals in the Champions League, 2 assists. I love how you always give the ref a negative. What do you mean a negative? I'm just speaking facts. All right, well, I need to take this call. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Someone's probably going to, pause this and find my number. It's already on stream. You could go watch the videos. I literally leaked my own number. Mia San Mia in peace. It's pronounced Guris. All right, Guris.